Man. Tortellini for breakfast? High key? Kinda nice. We were on TNT Evolution, right? Yeah. I can't remember. It's been a month since we played. Because I've been so busy. Well, that is sort of a lie. I have been able to play if I really wanted to. But I haven't. Alright, I remember we got like really far into this map. And then I died and I realized I hadn't saved for like 1,000 years. I remember. Let's see, did we kill this guy? Yeah. Oh. Hmm? What? What killed me? I mean, I assume a chain gunner, right? And this was where we spawned. If I remember. Yeah. Yeah, we came out here. Alright. Another tortellini for the road. Alright. Let's explore a little. Oh, it's a revenant. I think these teleporters went all to different places. I can't remember correctly. I can't remember correctly. I feel like my English has gotten worse these past like few months. Yeah, it teleports me to different places. Let's save right here. Let's not make the same mistake as we did last time. More tortellini. This shit is incredible. Come on. Am I not hitting it? Okay, there we go. Ah, shit. I'm at like super low health again. Can I hit this guy? Hello? There we go. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright. I feel like we want to go right side first. Where am I? Oh, on the other side, okay. Oh, shit. Let's just do this. I can't see what type of enemies these guys are. Oh, hello. Thought you died in the explosion. Okay, so we want to get a red skull or tortellini. I don't know the layout of this map that well. Can we get into this building in the center, maybe? I memorized. But what's with the guys? They're like over there, on the other side. Well, first of all, let's experiment. That gets me here. That gets me here. Is there any difference? This was up there. This is up here. This is up here. Alright. And this one? Same deal? I assume. It seems to be. Alright. Scary place. How are they not dead yet? Are you serious? The fuck? Okay. Make a save right here as well. Whoops. That actually ended up working out quite well. I thought I was screwed. Save here. I feel like we're making progress. I don't think we even got to this part last time. I'm not sure. Man. I gotta buy more fucking tortellini, bro. This shit is so good. Oh my fucking god, Sashi stream? That's crazy, right? I don't think I've been live for like a month. But yeah, what's up? It's been quite an interesting month for me. So I haven't really felt the need to stream. Which is too bad because I kind of miss it sometimes. I still look back fondly on like the days in like, what was it? 2025? No, end of 2024, I think. Like around autumn or winter. I streamed like every day for like 2 months. And now I'm like, I stream like, I can literally go that amount of time without streaming even once, which is kind of crazy to me. Tortellini is too wet. And I'm eating with chopsticks. Hello? There we go. Hope you're doing well. I've been doing absolutely exceptionally well. But unfortunately that doesn't allow for a lot of time streaming wise. Like I've been hanging out with friends, you know, being on voice call and shit like that, playing Minecraft, building shit, you know, stuff like that, which are a little difficult to do. Like streaming wise. Minecraft gets the creative juices flowing? Yeah, for real. This is scary. Oh, I see. So they're like... Okay, that's very good that I killed them before I got in here. Or else they definitely would have killed me. Oh, hello. Ah, shit. Come on, man. Fuck's sake. But yeah, I've been playing lots of Minecraft, which, you know, as I mentioned, has been really fun, you know? It's not like I'm like complaining that I haven't been streaming, but I just feel like it's a little unfortunate because I do really enjoy streaming. I want to play, but don't want to be doing everything by myself. That's true, though. I guess I mentioned I've been playing with friends, too, which is, like... It's just so, like, nice to just kind of have that. Be able to not only, like, play something, like, with your friends, because... What did this do, actually? Now that I think about it. That probably opened something in this middle part, right? Maybe. I don't know. Play alongside, yeah. That's the fun part. Yeah, exactly. So it's like... Oh, I see. Okay. There's a path over here now. That's not good. Oh, hello. Didn't I get into one of these rooms in another map? Or am I tripping? You had to like... You had to move to one of the corners. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Ooh. There we go. And then you had to open this. And to be on the other side. Yeah, see, I remember. I'm gonna die. Ooh, whoops. I need to lock in. Okay. Then you do this. And it'd be like... Over here, maybe? No. Over here, then. I didn't do it. Shit. Okay. Well... Why are there so many enemies here, dude? I can't keep up. I need to kill off some of these guys. Specifically this guy too, because he does a lot of damage with this like fire blast thingy. There's two of them? Oh my god. Okay. Good thing I saved. But yeah, the sort of like creative and like fun part of Minecraft, in my opinion, is very much this like the collaborative part of it. That like even though you're like you're just playing like, you know, with a few buddies or something like that, it's like really nice to have this sort of like community building feeling where it's like, oh, okay, so I'll like something just as simple as like, you know, oh, I'll go get wood, or could you get wood for me, you know, like some shit like that. But it makes it feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself, that you're doing something like truly together, and that you're like helping each other out, which I you know, really like. I don't feel like I get that feeling that often. Red key card? Ooh. Do I want to kill all of these guys? It's just a waste of ammo, isn't it? I could teleport out here, it seems. Do a save. I kind of want to kill them all, though. They are kind of like being a little rude, attacking me and whatnot. I don't think strategically it's worth it, though. No, we'll just keep moving. Alright, what we got? Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. Not good. There we go. I think my phone just updated itself. For some reason it vibrated and now it wants me to enter my password. What's that about? But yeah, that sort of like feeling of being like a part of something, not necessarily like this large, like, or this like larger than life feeling or something like that, but like just to like, I don't know, to do something together in a very different way. That's very appealing to me. fucking revenants everywhere. How do I even get up there? Why can I not get through here? Well, that solves that issue. Cool. Something happened on the left. But what? And I really like that about like especially Minecraft, like playing Minecraft with your buddies. And it's also, since it's such a, you know, like very much a pure sandbox game, it gets to this point where you sort of need to make up like your own goals, or else the game isn't fun anymore. So, you know, it'll start with like dude, is that? And he's just camping in there, this motherfucker. Can I like make any of these come down? No. That's not good. How do I get there? I have like no HP there. I need to be more careful. This motherfucker, dude, like he keeps trolling me. A lot of these, obviously there is a way up there, so like, how do I get there? Let's hit a save right here. Whoops. Good thing I saved. He didn't pathfind the same way. Thought I'd pre-fire him. Can he like get out here? That's a corpse. Okay. How do I get up there? What are you? Okay. Whoops. It's a lot easier than I expected. There we go. Easy peasy, bro. Not even scared, bro. Not even concerned. This music is crazy. No, but I've sort of been feeling that like I guess you could say like that sort of like collaborative, like making like goals collaboratively, working for something together. I feel like gaming, like as a whole, has tended towards being more about like the solo play, you know? Or like, I guess not like by and large, because like multiplayer games are definitely the biggest games that we've got. But I feel like they're just multiplayer games to be multiplayer games. Like they don't actually feel like you're doing something like together, or that you're like accomplishing something together. Which is what I imagine is like the appeal of multiplayer games. Or it depends on the game, of course, but I'd say that's definitely one of the draws of it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh man, that's a very mean room. We fired this corner. Wasn't anybody there, bro. That wasn't necessary. Did I just hear a thing? The fuck? Was it here, perhaps? Okay. That's interesting. But I feel like multiplayer games mostly, like right now, are just very much multiplayer games to make money, and not multiplayer games that in any way make the multiplayer experience, like, I guess, like, even fun at all sometimes. Like, I remember when I played Overwatch way back when. Like, it was basically, like, I think it was, like, the same year it came out, or some shit like that. Like, 2016 or some shit. And I remember thinking that, like, this is really fun. But also, I was very disappointed by, like, the team play. And of course you're gonna be, like, especially if you're, like, if you were as young as I was. Because, like, literally, what can you expect? You're... Ooh. Okay, let's save her. You're, like, going into a game and you're expecting some sort of, like, godlike teamwork. People who do not know each other. This looks scary. Should I go in here? Cool looking place, no? There we go. Let's go right into that. Pretty cool map though. It's been only like the weaker enemies so far. What do you do? Uh-huh. Thought I saw a third guy. Might be tripping just a little. But yeah, so like the, I guess you could say, multiplayer aspect of something like Overwatch was just very disappointing to me. Even though it is, like, it's more of a competition than it just like being multiplayer, if that makes sense. Like, it felt better to like get like play of the game or some shit like that than actually having like good team play. Like, the team play didn't feel like rewarding in that sense. Like, solo play was just still sort of the way to go. And don't get me wrong, Overwatch is more fun if you play it, like, with friends. But I also kind of felt like it just wasn't all that, you know? I don't know. If I'm gonna be playing a game that's just, like, based on like sort of solely competition, then I do it in something that allowed me more like personal freedom in how I like make my plays, which is why I gravitated towards paladins instead at the end, because it actually allowed you to play your character in like an incredibly fun and diverse way. Like two Drugus players, for an example, wouldn't play the character the same, while sort of like the best Genji, or I guess a more apt comparison would be like Pharah, which is my favorite character in Overwatch, by the way. It felt like every Pharah player was basically playing the same, and that there wasn't a lot of divergence within the play styles. Like, even though I played Pharah very much as like a mobile sort of pursuit hunter almost, a lot of the sort of Pharah gameplay isn't really based on that, which makes it like a playstyle that's it's just very difficult to actually like get right in a way, because you're supposed to be this like massive damage dealer, but you're playing it more like a flank. Which is just like not ideal. So I think the roles in Overwatch like really limit you and how well you can actually sort of enjoy the game. Because I truly felt like so much of the time I was playing Overwatch was just like I was genuinely just like kind of bored. And that was just because, as I mentioned, the team play, but also... Alright, let's go. Does it want me to rush in first? We'll grab our trusty plasma rifle. Alright. There we go. My mistake last time was backing up. Should not have done that. How do I get out? Ah. That is an extremely cool visual right there. Super sick. Because it didn't really gain me anything. That's alright though. Oh. Oh, I see. Whoa, he can reach me, but I can't reach him? Is that how it is? I guess we'll have to run, I guess. Whoops. No way, I can't shoot him. I can't shoot him. There we go. Little scary, but that's fine. The art of playing a game together and playing against playing a game against each other and stuff like that. I feel like that's sort of been lost in a way. At least in like the sort of modern gaming sphere. If that makes sense. I'm gonna reload that. That was incredibly bad. There we go. That like competition in gaming, for an example, is more highly valued than sort of collaboration. TNT. Do I need to get out of here? Am I gonna blow up? What does it want me to do? Or shoot it? Massive arena. Oh, hello. Is there any way for me to, like, get cover around here? Or am I actually just screwed? Looks like I'm just screwed. But yeah, I feel, because competition is fun. You know? It really is. But, okay, what is this movement? Like, ooh, title drop, or some shit. I don't really get what I'm supposed to do with it. Okay, so they all teleport in, right? Just take it easy. And I don't have the BFG. What the fuck? What type of range does the... What the fuck? Hello? Most absurd range ever? What do I even do in there, bro? Yeah, what is there to do in here, actually? Can I interact with any of these walls? Oh, that's the steam overlay. There is something here. Oh, hello. What are you? What did that do? Is it killing the guys? Huh? I'm confused. What did that even do? I'm just trying to like explore here to just see like what I'm sort of meant to do, but I'm still quite clueless. Okay, I can press one of them. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? Okay. I see how it is. My aim is atrocious. Wait, it just goes immediately? I'm so confused as to how this works. You just stand on it? Oh, right, okay. That didn't really help. Okay, I get it now though. And we can also use it for cover, which is great. Like I could run here. Dude, walked right into that. Do the thing. There we go. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Is it even possible to shoot him? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Feels a little sketchy. Okay. What? Okay. Alright, bro. Alright. Here we go. Lock in. Like, I want to kill off as many of these guys as I can before I get up here. What does that even do? This is a very cool room, though. Right? Like, I should like make it save halfway. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, we got another one of these. Cool, 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 cool. Good thing we saved. Hello? No? Oh, okay. Can't reach that. We'll grab some of these, though. Just literally, why not? Oh, well, I guess that's why. Dude, can I? Pain, suffering. What the fuck? Bro. Did I not press them both? Hmm? Alright. Incredibly locked in. There we go. Alright. We'll make a save here. Press this. See what it does. Oh. I'm gonna kill the hit scans first. Whoa, hello, whoa! Not sure how I was supposed to do anything about that. How the fuck? Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay. Oops. We need that HP. Okay, so first of all, I can't reach up there. I guess I should do this. I mean, that worked. Save right here as well. What a troll, bro. It still just teleports you up. Is there any hint that it does that? That I missed, maybe? It doesn't look like it. It's literally just a fuck you. Alright, we got another pillar. Oh, hello. What? Most horrendous aim you've ever seen? Whoa. The fuck? What? No. What? 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 What the fuck killed me? That is very strange. Oh, I'm at 4 HP. Okay, let's do that again. Kill the hit scan guy first. There we go. Okay. I've lost, like, any and all ability to play the game. I thought Pinkies only took 2 shotgun shots. Did I not? Man. There we go. Okay, I want to save here and just like, what is this? But what was doing damage to me before? Was the Pinky alive? Nah. Or the invisible Pinky, obviously. Target prioritization, the mini game. Would be great if I had good aim. Come on. Lock in. That first damage is like unavoidable though. I feel like. Oh, oh, oh. There's a chance. Okay, we've done it. What do we do? Save? Okay, so wait, there are two ways to get up there. Whoa! What to do? Run! That was a really cool room, even though it was quite difficult. Quite a difficult but cool room. As I mentioned, like truly just like target prioritization. Alright. Okay. Shit. Two HP. Okay, never mind. We good? That's not good. I feel like I'll need those later. What is this? Oh, hello. Not fighting you guys. Cool. Why can I not shoot these guys? Guess we might spin around and kill them some other way. Oh, hello. I feel like my eye for secrets has improved by playing this game. I can't reach this, though. How do I do that? There looks to be a thing behind it. Incredibly locked in. Fuck! Knew I should have saved. Knew I should have saved. Oh wait, I haven't saved since the start? Oh damn. Alright. Am I sure? Yeah, okay. That's a bit of a misplay, you could say. go. Save right here. Like, I keep forgetting this game is so unforgiving. I need to remember to save, like, literally all the time. Like, can I get up here? Is that what it wants me to do? I'm not sure. Okay. Cool. Whoa. Right, that's some HP at least. Was it truly worth going over? I mean, it is a lot of HP. I don't know, maybe there's an easier way to do that. Oh well. Whoa, hello. I was not ready at all. Save right here. I'm not gonna open that. These guys can't touch me and I can't touch that. There was a chain gunner in here last time. Wasn't there? That's where the red key is. Like, how do I reach this? Get the invisibility. Very nice. Press this. What does that do? Maybe. Whoa. Thought I killed him. Whoa. The fuck did you guys come from? What the hell? Ultra locked in. Alright. Yeah, it is one of those things. Okay, so the red key is up there. Where are all these fucking enemies coming from, dude? There's over 200 enemies in this map? Oh, good lord. Alrighty then. UAC, TNT. How do I get up there? Ooh. Is that always there? I can't get anywhere from this. What? Like, I'm sort of assuming I'm supposed to use this. But I don't know how to reach it. Okay, so I need to get up there. Are any of these interactable? Like, am I missing something? I feel like I am. Something in the walls? Something through here? The map is such a useful tool in this game. It's kind of insane, actually. Well, we might not have any armor, but... Ooh. Okay. What? Huh? What? What the what? Huh? Am I going fucking crazy? What is this? Ugh. Is it like meant to show me sort of where something is changing? Anywho. This is an incredibly cool map. What is it? Okay. We probably want to get there through some other means. Because that does look quite difficult to not die from if I'm like up there. This wouldn't have happened at all. No, okay. Anything else? Oh? Okay. Still can't use this. There we go. Is it just to get back and forth from here? It totally is, oh my god. Well, that's another way you can do the map, that's cool. Probably a little more efficient. Let's see, will I be insta-killed as soon as I open this door? We're not even... Dude, there's so many secrets in this map too, Jesus. What a map, dude. Yeah, because like there's a thing up there too. No. Or maybe we come back out here at the end. That feels like a very Doom thing to do. Very interesting. We'll save those thoughts for later. They're still through here, which I don't know how to access. Bunch of blue over there. This is down here. Oh, right, that's in here. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I love this little control panel right here. That shit's cute. Very cool. Yeah, alright. What did it do? So all looked suspicious. That was in here. This I still don't understand. What does it even want me to do with that? What did that do though? I can get through here now because like the outer sort of shell or whatever is gone in that thing. Back we go, I guess. Aha! I see. We need blue to get through here. Okay, we should save it here though. Oh, my eyes all itchy. Oh. Oh. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Blue key card's up there. Need to get in there somehow. Seems. Hey Asach! What's up? Not Big Man James. That's gonna spawn something behind me. Let's get done with game sesh. Nice. What you been playing? I was not called obedient this time. Aw, what a shame. I knew something was gonna spawn behind me. It was all fake. I knew it. Whoa. Okay. But this map is crazy. Blue key card, okay. The motion. It's called a small man. Well, you are not big man, right? You are in fact small man James, not James. James is the dude, he isn't big. I'm not James. So you're telling me you're big because James isn't? I am Big Man. I don't know if I trust that. Whoa. God. The chain gunners, I've mentioned this before, but like the chain gunners are very interesting mods. Because in theory I really like them. But in practice I find them more annoying than anything. Trap? Nope. We're back in here? Alright. It's like a shortcut. Oh, so that's what this was for. Okay. I get it. That one's even. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's save. Whoopsies. How do I get out of here? Am I screwed? Question mark. I can't kill this guy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. We'll grab this. Sure. I gotta like start listening to different music than just the Doom music. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy if I keep listening to this forever. Save. Again, open doors prematurely either. Alright, here we go. Okay. That wasn't very nice. This map is very cool though. There's a very like intricate design to it that I really like. Who the fuck is calling me on Snapchat? Oh! I need to like turn that shit off. Wait, there we go. You got a snap? I do. Fuck's sake. Okay, no, I need to. I'm a young whippersnapper, you know? Okay, I wanna like hit this properly. I mean, Snapchat is pretty popular in Sweden. It's like one of the main sort of social media apps. Like just to keep in contact with people and shit. Let's see. Where's this? Just kill, 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 kill. Here we go. No one here uses Snap, really? Look, I do. But you're from the UK, okay? The UK is crazy. Also, hi. Shit. Ooh. I'm third wheeling. No, thank you. Hilarious. Here we go. This music is great though. I knocked out so hard I just woke up, I can't think straight. Are you okay? Secrets. Let's go this way first, actually. Oh, we got the map. It's called being groggy. Exactly. Oh, you could... Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, but how would that be useful, though? Because you go through here first. I'm not sure. Anyway, blue key card acquired. Let's go. Save after that, too, actually. You don't think that's what you're experiencing? Alright. Right, blue key card goes here. But now I have the map. Is there anything I've, like, missed? I knew there was a secret area behind there. But what more? There's so many secrets in this level, I kinda wanna collect a bunch of them, you know? Like, is there a way for me to get in there? Like, it's just behind here. Would it be something relating to the other side? I think this one is quite strange, because that one's like right by it, but this one has like a little crevice it's in. Oh, maybe I need to like flip them all. Maybe that's what it wants me to do. Like, I'll do this, then I'll do... Okay. That's not how it works. Got it. It was an idea, though, wasn't it? Alright, let's move on. No, but Snap is pretty popular in Sweden. Like, I use it, basically all of my friends use it, I think. It's the main way I keep in contact with people, at least. Except for Discord. But Discord is more for, like, gaming and, like, more proper things like that. Like, for an example, if, like, more arranged things. Like, we have a group chat on, or, like, we have a server together, me and my friends, like, on Discord, where it's like that's where we plan the sort of group activities, you know? Because we wouldn't do that on Snapchat. But at the same time, it's like, why not? What is this place, actually? What's down under there? Is it? Where's the fucking... I have a server channel. Yeah, but it's like, it's very, like, convenient to plan things in, like, a server, like, with just your friends, you know? It's pretty nice. For us, it's just Messenger. Like, you guys don't even, like, use Discord? Like, to sort of, I mean, obviously you use Discord, but, like, for, like, stuff like that. God, there's so many enemies. We don't plan things though? Okay. God damn it, why do I need to log in Outlook to view the goddamn calendar? Man, life is fucking over, bro. Fucking, I don't know, Bill Gates needs, like, he needs the data, you know? Like, you can't access your things without logging in to his things, you know? It's just the reality of the situation, I guess. I thought I already interacted with this. Okay, I did. What? Because you need to, like, log in to the all the different fucking whatchamacallit, like your Google account, for an example. It has to be, like, linked to all these other things. How do I get in there? I have to get all your data. Let's see. How the fuck do I get there? I have a pastry thing stuffed with steak and potato downstairs, just waiting to be cooked up in the oven. But I'll pass out if I stand up right now. Yeah, then wait a minute. Also, what the fuck? A pastry thing and steak and potato? What in the British is this, man? Genuinely, what the fuck? There's gotta be something I'm supposed to do down here, right? Filet mignon. Mignon, I don't know, that sounds French. I don't know what that is. Filet is fish, right? It's like a Greg's sausage roll, but with sausage and steak without sausage and... What the fuck? You never seen Gordon Ramsay? I'm ashamed to admit, I do not watch any of Gordon Ramsay's stuff. Because I think he's a bitch. Gordon busts a load every time he makes a filet. Alright. Maybe it's worth watching then. Where the fuck did filet mignon come from? I don't know, you said some weird pastry thing and you started yapping about it. I don't even know what that is. The pastry with beef inside. But filet, isn't filet fish? You fillet fish, right? Am I tripping? Or I guess filet could be more things. That's all that is. Alright. Fancy sausage roll, you say? Oh, of course, it's this. Oh, hello. I completely forgot I hadn't done that yet. That's beef Wellington. What the fucking filet mignon? What the fuck is that then? Oh, my bad. Man, I know nothing of food. The filet mignon is a fancy steak without pastry. So it's just a fancy steak then. Whoa, whoa! Okay, we survived. It's just a steak. Steak has to be one of the most, like, overrated, like, luxury foods. Like, to me, a steak is just, like, everyday food, you know? People are like, oh, this is, like, the best steak ever, guys. Trust. And it's gonna cost you, like, fucking, I don't know, $30, bro. Okay, look, I am not rich. Not in the slightest, okay? I just don't think steak is a luxury thing to eat. Like, am I going crazy? No, but the steak is, in my opinion, in chunks, and so is the potato. Okay. And there's gravy in there? Sachi is not rich, bro. And I wish you were rich. Me too. Believe it or not, I also wish I had money. I'm surrounded by pavos. Indeed you are. No, but, I feel like when I go out to eat, like, steak is always so expensive. And I'm like, what? You could prepare this at home. Like, what? Why is it so expensive? You know? And I get kind of confused because I don't think it's all that. You know? Just cook your own steak. Exactly. Food is an art or whatever. Real. Oh shit, I'm screwed. Oh, but there's HP. God. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Whew. Okay. Like 0 HP, we are fucking screwed. We have food at home, but we do, bro. Like, steak is not all that. My steak is good like 6 out of 10 times. Fair enough. Why are we hating on steak? We're not hating on steak, we're hating on the price of steak. And that it's viewed as like a luxury food when I don't think it is. The other times I'm chewing tires. I don't know, man, that's Sachi. I'm not hating on steak, okay? Steak does taste good, okay? It's just that the price of steak is way too high. Like, you can get like a 200-gram steak or some shit for like, what would it be? like 25 US dollars or some shit. You feel me? Like, that's way too expensive for just a slab of meat. And it's so little. I could get like 2 or 3 hamburgers for the same price. And that would be more meat, even. It's gonna be like, I feel like it's crazy to pay that much for steak. I mean, I'll still do it because I like eating out, you know? Like, it's nice to support businesses and to just kind of vibe at a place. But like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, is it really all that? Like, some people say their favorite food is steak, and I'm like, what? Have you eaten things before? Like, at all? It was an accident. I was searing the steak. And then a virus popped up. And I got scared. What the fuck does that mean? I'll make you a steak one day and it'll be so good, it'll ruin steak for you. Thank God he's gone. No! My beloved not big man James. You spend like 90% of the time together. That's very true though. He's your beloved? Well, can't I have a side piece? Am I not allowed to have a side piece? You're right, I like 5 side pieces. That's crazy. 5? How greedy. How greedy. But it's not okay when you do it? Bro. That's so unfair, bro. What? Where the fuck did these come from? Huh? I hate it here. Real. A secret area, you say? Oh, okay. So that's how you get there. That's how you get in here? Okay. All I'm gonna do is piss me off. Kinda real though, honestly. I feel like men in general have a tendency to kind of be a bit annoying, aren't we? Maybe that's just me though. I know I'm quite annoying, so I don't think, like, speaking from that experience, I'm pretty sure we are quite annoying. Like, tolerate it. Fair enough. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, it's open now. Okay. Nah, but like, I think steak is pretty far down the ladder of like foods I would intentionally try to eat. You know? I could fuck up a steak right now. Dude, you could always fuck up a steak. That's what's so good about a steak. But that's also what's so disappointing about a steak, because it's literally just a steak. I'm so hungry. Go eat! Why are you like watching me play Doom? Go eat. I'll fall down the stairs. I'm still supposed to be waiting a bit. Fair enough. No, but I think steak. I think, like, do not get me wrong. Steak is good. But, bro. steak is not all that. People act like steak is like the holy grail of like food. And it just isn't. I'm not gonna pretend it is. I love meat so much. Meat is great, but like look. Out of all the meats, is steak really like the be all end all? I don't think so. Shit. My local butcher does a meat and potato pie. I didn't know what kind of meat was in it, but fuck me, it was good. Meat pies are always just great. I feel like whoever came up with the concept of a meat pie, I like that guy. How do I get in there? There we go. Ooh. I need to give them head. Same. I feel like a lot of like cuisine is like severely overpriced. But we are also sort of in a recession at the moment, and there's going to be an energy crisis. And apparently there's going to be water shortages in Sweden. They're like already warning about it. Like they know it's going to happen. I think my presence scared James off. I will lurk instead, maybe he'll come back. Finally, me and my side piece can have some time together. Can't believe it. Ooh. Is that all of them? Oh, no, it's not. We all good? Yeah, we are. Okay. Here we go. There we go. That was a really cool map. Insane map right there. Super cool. That might be one of my favorites yet. God, can I not miss the first shots on enemies not even looking at me? Ooh. What the fuck? What is this room, bro? Let me out. What the fuck is this? What the? Okay. Lock in. HP. There we go. Alright. I need armor, though. Like, what do I do in this room? That looks quite scary. There's gotta be a way for me to, like, get out of it, right? What did that even do? The fuck? Dude, why is my aim, like, actually atrocious? What's up with that? Okay, so you can get out, but how do I proceed? The fuck? How large is this map, by the way? Doesn't look to be that large. I don't understand how to... Anywho. There we go. I was watching a video about Doom 2 speedruns actually the other day. I'm getting out. I'm gonna let those guys just fight each other for a little while. And I thought it was very interesting. In a lot of ways, but I didn't get to the end of the video, unfortunately. There we go. Save. So I will forget. Whoa. I thought one shotgun blast kills that guy. Shows what I know. Oh, okay. Cool. Very nice indeed. Actually, let's save right there. That's the only secret in this entire level. I'm just gonna... Ooh, okay. Oh, there's a Mancubus. There we go. Alright, we all good. What we got up here? I feel like a really juicy steak is great. But I feel like there are equal times where a steak is just okay. And I think that's what's holding it back from being like a... Like, to me at least, worth the money. Because it is expensive. Like, really, really expensive. And I don't really understand why. There we go. Yellow key card? Oh, hello. Okay. I can hear a spider down here too, right? Yep. Okay. There we go. I have to bake my shit in an oven, but I'm so bad at using the oven, I'm terrified. I got a new one recently that I've never used before. It's an oven, bro. Just press the buttons, bro. How do you not know how to use an oven? I don't even own an oven, and I know how to use an oven. Oof, that double kill was sick. Oh, of course there are these guys. Of course. Did I mention I hate Lost Souls? And this beholder looking fella is, oh, hello. Not a, ooh, hello. There's this, oh, never mind. Oh. There we go. What did that do? Oh, I see. Ugh. Why didn't I think of that? It must be so easy. I mean, I think an oven is pretty easy to operate, right? If you don't have like some sort of high-tech, super weird oven, it's pretty intuitive, no? I feel like it is. I could have used that to get outside. Not that I think getting outside would actually help. That might actually soft lock me. I have no clue. Yeah, we're saving. There we go. Any appliance except for a kettle confuses me. I see. Absolutely insane, but you know. There we go. I think there's an invisible guy down there. Ooh! Yeah, let's be a little more careful right there. Don't want to rush into too mancubi. That would be... Ooh. Why are you laughing at me? Because you don't know how to use an oven. That is hilarious. Did you not understand the last, like, I don't know, minute of conversation? There we go. Can I reach that? I do. Okay. Nice. Wasn't there a red door over by the start of the map? Or am I misremembering? I know there's one over there, of course, but oh, hello. There we go. Only 2 more enemies. For some reason, I feel like there was one over here. There was. And that's the last pickup, too. Hmm? Oh, it's just a shortcut? Or what the huh? Yeah, it's just a shortcut over here. I don't know. I can't even defend myself because I know you're just playing. I mean... Yeah. still one enemy. I kind of want to 100% the map. Where would the last enemy be, though? Maybe it's by the exit. They like doing that. They like putting the exit up, and then there's like an enemy. Yeah, that's it. There we go. 100%. Ooh. Quick little map. Storage facility. Alright. How many levels did TNT Evolution have? It was 32, I think. I can't remember. All I'm saying is there's a reason the government thinks I'm incapable of cooking for myself. I guess you're right. Like fans. Cool. They have a cooling system for their PCs here. I guess it might not be a PC, it might just be a computer in general. What am I getting shot at from outside? Up there. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit. All along the Watchtower. I've been listening to All Along the Watchtower covers because I found one in an album by a Swedish artist that I like, and I was like, huh? They made a Swedish version of All Along the Watchtower? That's fucking sick. It's a good song, but I think the Swedish adaptation it doesn't really give the same vibe. But anyway, I'm gonna make my food now. Yes, sirree. Oh, hope it tastes. Let's see. But yes, I've been listening to a few covers of All Along the Watchtower, which includes me finally listening to the original Bob Dylan one as well, because I know this is like absolute crazy behavior, but I hadn't actually heard All Along the Watchtower by Bob Dylan in full. I'd heard snippets of it, but I'm very much a Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower enjoyer. So I hadn't actually, oh, what the fuck? I hadn't actually listened to the original until just a couple days ago. Might even have been yesterday, I can't even remember. And it's good, but out of all the versions that I listened to, which was like, I don't know, 5, 6, I'm not really sure. I think Hendrix still had the best one, like, by far. I feel like there's something about the way that he sings it and the way that like he makes Especially the way he like uses his guitar on it. There's like 3 guitar solos on that thing, and they're all great. Whoops, I'm screwed. Oop. Lucky. God, that sound effect is so cool. Oh! Don't know how I managed to escape that without dying. 8 health. We are doing it. There was actually one cover that surprised me a little bit. It was some guy named like The Veal or something. I can't remember exactly. And he covered it with Ed Sheeran, of all people. And I was like, Ed Sheeran is on a cover of fucking All Along the Watchtower? Like, what is this like amazing universe I live in? So I had a blast finding that out. I should save. Are there more enemies up here? I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. Because Ed Sheeran isn't the, like, first person you'd think of when you think, oh, All Along the Watchtower. But then he's on a cover of it. And that really impressed me. I mean, I've always liked Ed Sheeran. I think he's a very... I mean, I can't really say underrated since he is one of the most, like... one of the biggest artists at the moment. But I do, however, feel like he is underrated critically. Oh, that kills you. Okay. Which is why I'm like I want people to sort of respect him in a way, because I think, like, even though, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of his music is just what I'd like to call like wedding bait. It's like the easiest way I can like sort of describe it, especially off of what's the album? The one, is it Divide? I can't remember. The blue one, I'm pretty sure it is. And it's like, all of the songs are basically like, oh, you're gonna play this, you know, at your wedding type shit. And I'm like so really not here for that. It's just a very sort of boring genre of music in my opinion. But he has made some really great songs. And sort of like the way that he speaks in interviews, the way he talks about other musicians and stuff. I feel like there's a deep respect for the art form inside of him, which I think is really nice to see. That like he is not just like, well, like for an example, like making a or being on a cover of All Along the Watchtower. It's like, of course, but like if you look at Ed Sheeran, the pop artist, you know, that's not really what you'd expect from him. So that sort of elevated him in my eyes. Ah, DJ Stava-san. Sachi kusso kawaii ne. Stava-san wa kusso kawaii. Where am I going? Ooh. Okay, let's save. I'm at such low health. I feel like I need to save all the time. Ooh, okay. Going back in here. Very interesting section off the level like this. It's kind of cool, actually. There we go. Can I reach that? Can. Nice. But yeah, I think like whatever opinions you have on Ed Sheeran, for an example, like as an artist, I feel like it's very much like the pop artist Ed Sheeran. And I think that can be a little misleading. Because I think he's better than that. I think he's better than just some random pop artist. But he also is, you know. So double-edged sword there in a way, in which I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too by saying that, like, oh, he is, you know, just a pop artist, but he also isn't. So I feel like I'm being a little unfair, though. Why am I in here again? There we go. Oh, hello. There we go. Bunch of HP in here, but no shields. Oh, night vision goggles. Don't mind if I do. What do they even call them again? It's like laser eyes or some shit. I can't even remember. Where the fuck? Wait, how did I get up? Oh, here. Okay. I'm being a little forgetful, it seems. Not really sure where I'm supposed to go, though. I would like to do it before the night vision runs out, but... Oh. Because my maneuvering is fucking horrible. That's probably not gonna happen. Oh, they're teleporting. That's a little scary. Apparently doesn't matter. Just I can just exit the you can just exit the level anyways. Crater. Alright. Oh. You hear the grinding of heavy machinery ahead. You sure hope they're not stamping out new hellspawn. But you're ready to ream out a whole herd if you have to. They might be planning a blood feast, but you feel about as mean as 2,000 maniacs packed into one mad killer. You don't plan to go down easy. Hell yeah. Bunch of enemies. Shotgun. door. Alright. Well, that looks fucking amazing. That's cool as hell. Hello? Cool. Right, I'm at max. Did I just... Oh, okay, so there is a guy left. Okay. I was like, did I just get attacked? I was so confused. Let's explore a little more. Just want to make sure we're getting everything. Backpack, my beloved. Cool. Interesting. Still don't know how to get down there. Interesting. God, I've been so tired lately. Imps, my beloved. Easiest enemy in the game. God, I really love the skybox. Or the sky texture. Whoa, what the fuck? Excuse me? Thought these guys had killed each other for some reason. Don't know why I imagined they would. Some ammo. What the fuck? I did not think that would hit me. Okay. Time to lock in. God, my aim is bad. gonna go there yet, I think. Need to save. I keep forgetting to save. Interesting. Okay. God, I could have taken so much less damage right there. Oh, Lucky guy. Oh, God. I'm like yawning all the fucking time. Like I'm not even that tired or anything. I'm just like sort of low. I don't know. Maybe I haven't been eating well. It's always the reason. Grab that. Grab this. Waste some ammo. Okay, here we go. This was here. And this was down here. Let's go. My aim is like literally shit. I don't even get it. Like, but this shit looks so cool, dude. Oh, man, they were cooking so hard with this game. Okay, so let's save right here. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. No, I can do that. Oh, well, apparently all you need to do is run. Won't notice you in time. I thought I needed to, like, dodge properly and shit. I had a plan and everything. But I guess I can't complain with, you know, the game kind of giving me... There we go. Cool room. Cool place. Cool hallway. Maybe a little unfair to me when I was at, like, literally 1 HP or whatever. I got instantly killed because I didn't know it was there, but, you know. Some unfairness is okay. Wasting rockets. Typical. Oh, he's gone. Yippee! Man. Ooh. Whoops. They don't shy away from putting some quite interesting rooms in this expansion. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Let's see. Okay, so this is just here. Okay. Did you ever finish Freydrun on your own? I actually didn't. Believe it or not. I wanted to. And then like a friend of mine said that like, oh, we'll fucking, I believe it. Like, oh, we can watch it together or whatever. Because he really likes Freedom as well. And I was like, oh, sure, you know, we'll watch it together. And then we just didn't do that. We ended up just not doing it. So we'll have to put a rain check on that. But it was pretty good. Just get it over with. Yeah, sort of. That's kind of what I'm kind of thinking now too. But it's also like I don't feel like I'm in a rush either. It's kind of like, I don't know. Because I'm like, everybody says freedom is like the best thing since sliced bread or whatever, but like I don't. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't really have a sense of urgency to like watch it or read it for that matter either. Like, don't get me wrong, I fucking enjoy the anime a lot. It was really well made, and like, I'm not saying it's bad by any means. But it's just like I don't really feel the need to sort of do it. Like I've been meaning to like reread Tokyo Ghoul for like the past 3 years, and I haven't done it. You know. But it's like I don't feel any sort of urgency to do that either. Although I might actually reread Tokyo Ghoul pretty soon. It's kind of the same with Freedom for me. Fair enough. The manga is still dead. What is the mangaka even doing? Taking a vacation? In the hospital or some shit? Like, isn't it their job to do that shit? Like, weekly almost? I have no clue. Hiatus. Damn. 5 chapters last year? Okay. 5 chapters for an entire year? That is insane. The type of pace I'd be on if I was just fucking trying to make hiatus for 6 months? Man. They had to cut season 2 to 10 episodes because the manga is still dead. That is fucking hilarious, though. That is actually hilarious, though. There was also a same, bro. Nah, bro, you getting scammed. This is also like, I mean, obviously, but like shit like this is also why I don't like reading things that are like still ongoing. Because then it'll be like, oh yeah, the story, it might be finishing up, like, or it might be in the middle of an arc, or, you know, some shit like that. And then, you know, it'll just be like, oh, we're not gonna do that for like half a year. And it's like, by then all my hype for it has died down. I'll need to basically reread it, you know, to sort of to sort of like reach that same like level of investment. I kind of, honestly just wish the mangaka would stick to writing the story and just leave the illustrations to someone else. I mean, yeah, that actually could be pretty smart. I think what was it? Gege Akutami, the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen. I think he did something like that for the follow-up manga, like the sequel. Modulo or whatever it's called. I don't know. Haven't read it. Not really interested. Looks pretty cool though. The art's pretty cool. Was there nothing out here? No, wait. I have a red keycard. When the fuck did I get that? Did I get that out here? Bro, I'm so confused. I don't remember anything. I can definitely afford it. I mean, good. God knows how much they made from the anime. Yeah, that's for sure. But like, I don't know how much the mangaka get for like their licensing and stuff like that. I mean, regardless, I think putting a product on halt, like when the expectation is one chapter a week or whatever it is, one chapter a month, like it really doesn't matter. Basically, when you've made that sort of promise, and then there's like a 6-month hiatus, it's just a little it's unfortunate. And I'm all for art taking time, like I don't give two shits that it's like a 6-month hiatus. They can do whatever they need to do or whatever they feel like doing. But it just becomes very difficult to sympathize with as a consumer, But there's a red door over there. I completely forgot it existed. Alright, what's gonna happen here? What in the Minecraft is this? But yeah, I mean, the manga is nowhere near an ending even. Yeah, because then it feels like there has to be some sort of outside, factors, right? Like maybe health or something, right? Like that's making this hiatus happen, right? Like I was sort of half joking with saying like, oh, are they in the hospital or some shit? Like that shit does happen. Be saying it was health issues? Yeah. That's also kind of like the sort of blanket, just like excuse that they give. Which don't get me wrong, it's very much a valid excuse, like as I said too, like I don't care. It can take however long it has to, it might not even finish at all, it's okay. I don't care that much, but oh well, my bad, the author and the artist are different. So they've got that buff, but there's still no chapters. That is kind of funny though. Of course, there's a fucking Archvile. What did I call the Archvile when I didn't know what it was called? The Sorcerer? Or shit like that. There we go. And apparently both of them are sick? Damn. Because, like, it becomes a little unbelievable. But, like, as I said, I don't really care, honestly. I just feel bad for the people that are, like, expecting something from them. because it is kind of on them, or at least the magazine, to like make sure that like the readers are like respected in a way, just like how like showrunners and like executives with TV series and stuff like that should be wary about their viewers. But as I said, I personally don't really care. I don't read manga that way, you know. But I imagine for a lot of people that can be in like a genuinely very like properly frustrating time, you know. Which if that's the case, then that's very unfortunate. How does this even happen? Yeah, that's like what I'm saying. It feels a little like bullshit. But it could have happened. You know, it could be true or whatever. Burnout is a real thing, you know. I mean, I agree, but I think 1 chapter per month is pretty reasonable. I think so too. Because if you, because I often imagine it like how many pages you draw, sort of per day. Like you clock in at work, you know, you draw for say, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours, and then you know, you just do whatever, right? And like I feel like, because in a month you could probably produce like a 30 page chapter, right? And I think that wouldn't be that, like, I don't think the pressure would be that high, right? Because it's like 1 page per day. You can really take your time and like make it really good. But then again, the strength of manga is that it can be produced quickly. I don't know, man. And I'm not a mangaka either, so I don't even know how much toll that would take on a person. You know? Like, I have no clue how much, like, effort and, like, mental stress it takes to do that. And from what I've heard, it's a lot, like, it's just bad things. Pretty sure they were doing 1 chapter per month for a while. Speaking of which, what happened to your manga reviews? I'll get to that. I mean, Kagurabachi does 20 pages every week. Yeah. That's like the standard, right? Like 18 or 20 pages a week, I think is like the standard. And I don't think that standard is healthy. Because, I mean, I could only imagine trying to pump out, like... Because it's not only, like, the illustrations or whatever. There's, of course, so much more that goes into it. You know, you got a storyboard, you got to communicate with, like, the people in charge of the manga itself, and, you know, stuff like that. You know, there's, like... There's a lot more to it than just, oh, go draw a page, you know? Like, you have to make the story, too. Like, people forget, but mangakas are, for the most part, both authors and illustrators. Which is, like, that's a huge load to carry, you know? Like, of course, they do get help, you know? In that, like, in their job, obviously, right? They've got assistants and stuff like that. But it's just, like... Just having that responsibility of not only making it look good, but also making the story good, you know? Like, you're basically, if this was like a movie, then you'd be like the director, the actor, and the person doing the soundtrack, you know? Or at least you'd like be the main guy doing all of them. And I think that, like for an example, 20 pages per week, it feels very, 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 like, overkill for such a like wide sort of workload, I guess you could say. And yeah, the manga reviews are still they're still going strong. I just haven't been reading a lot of manga recently. I have actually, I that's a bit of a lie. I have been reading a lot of manga, but the problem is that I've been reading Naruto. I've been reading a fuck ton of Naruto, and if you know anything about Naruto, you should know that Naruto is 72 volumes long. And I'm about halfway through. So like I am reading it, you know, but like that means I've read like 40 volumes. Wait, are you saying Naruto? Yeah. It's like Naruto. Naruto. There we go. No, but it's like, how would I even describe it? It's like, for an example, yesterday I think I read Naruto for like in total for like 9 hours, I think. I read like 9 volumes, I think. Alright, we used to do the reviews as you were reading. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess it's a little different because I'm reading Naruto physically, like I have the books. So I didn't really think of like, oh, to like post screenshots and stuff like that. I mean, I could, but it'd be sort of a different thing. But I do wanna do that, because when I did it with Dorohedoro, I thought it was really fun. And of course the 7 Deadly Sins. But that was less fun, simply because it was the 7 Deadly Sins. But I don't know what, like, manga I should do that with. Because the sort of... What's good about doing it like that is that I can, whoops. Is that I can, like... How would I describe it? I can sort of like share my opinions on something, or like my feelings on things, like in sort of real time, to people that have already like that have already read the work. Like for an example, when I was reading you know, Dorohedoro, it was because you'd read Dorohedoro, right? So I figured you'd gain something from, you know, seeing my live reactions to everything that's like happening, right? But with Naruto, I'm like, I don't even know if anyone in the Discord server has like read Naruto. Who has read 7 Deadly Sins? Yeah, that one I did just because I wanted to like, how would I describe it? I wanted it to be a step-by-step thing. Like, you saw how long the review was. You even read it, didn't you? It's the longest review by far that I've, like, written. Barely remember anything from it. Totally valid. Taking up space in your brain to remember things about the 7 Deadly Sins is literally useless. Waste of brain space. The art is good though. That's why I'm in the main piece. You're just vibing. What's all this then? I guess I could open that and then shoot them somehow. Because I don't know how to deal with the Mankey Bite. Or how much ammo do I have for... Oh, actually. There we go. Enemies up there. Saw the bullets going up. Whoops. They're fucking camouflaged. But I would like to start one of those again. Like a series that I'm like actively documenting my thoughts on as I am reading it. Like I did with like Dorohedoro. Even though the Dorohedoro review was like really short. Especially compared to like the 7 Deadly Sins. But it's about like sharing the experience. Whoops. Dorohedoro was just a short manga, what can I say? Yeah, it's just such a short manga, you know. Have you read Dungeon Meshi yet? No, but my friend is going to buy it. He told me he was like, we gotta go to Science Fiction Bokhandan, which is like the place that we buy our manga at. So he said he's gonna go, or like that we're gonna go pretty soon. But I couldn't do it the day that he wanted to. And then, like, we've both been very busy. So, but that is, like, a work in progress. That is gonna happen. I don't know exactly when, but it is happening. Same mystery vibe as Dorohedoro? Ooh. Then I'm sure I'll fucking love it. Dorohedoro was like really fun. I feel like so much of Dorohedoro was just like as you mentioned with like the mystery and all that, like that, it's such a fun like thing to sort of take part in, and how like complex it all ended up being, and like fun and stuff. It was just kind of great. Can I get him? What am I taking damage from? Come here. There we go. Did you watch Amazing World of Gumball growing up? I don't recall. A little bit. I think The Amazing World... What the fuck am I saying? I think The Amazing World of Gumball is severely overrated. But it's good. What? It is! It is! Nah, yes. Yes, it is. People are putting it on, like, the same level as something like Gravity Falls. Like, shit like that. And I'm like, bro. Come on, man. Overhyped. For sure. Let's grab a save here. You've barely seen The Amazing World of Gumball. I've seen a surprising amount of The Amazing World of Gumball, considering I'm like very neutral towards it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's funny and it's good, you know. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but I do, however, not really see like this sort of like this amazing fucking shining beacon of like what a show should be that people seem to see. And that's just a matter of opinion, I think. I don't think it's bad or anything. Oh, hello. But I don't think it's all that. Boo, awful take. I mean, yeah, you're completely right. I am fully aware that this is not a popular opinion to have about The Amazing World of Gumball, like, at all. And I wouldn't fault anyone for liking it either. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good. I like watching it, you know? I just think that it's not as good as people make it out to be. Which I think is a little unfortunate. There we go. I mean, to be fair, I don't recall any comparing it to Gravity Falls. Alright, but where does regular show rank then? Ooh. Is regular show better or worse than The Amazing World of Gumball? Ooh. Now you really like. This is an interesting question, because for me, regular show and The Amazing World of Gumball, they're kind of like in the same category of, like, you know, the very absurdist, very almost sitcom-like, very fun, very nice. But are also, like, incredibly overhyped. Because, like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. Once again, I like regular show. Regular show is good, you know? But, I do also think that all the praise that I see for regular show is a little... It's a little just, like... People just like it because it was part of their childhood, you know? Like... I genuinely think a lot of people are like that. And don't get me wrong, that's an okay, like, thing to feel or to put into words and stuff like that. Like, that is someone's opinion. Like, I have several shows that I think, like, for an example, I like a show called Dinosaur King. Okay, I like Beyblade and Dinosaur King. You know? And I unironically think both of those shows, like, Beyblade, I don't know, but, like, regular show and The Amazing World of Gumball, they both easily clear Dinosaur King, you know? Like, that's not even a conversation to be had, you know? But I still prefer it. So it's like, it's one of those things. I think Beyblade is, like, around the same, specifically the Metal Saga, that's what I'm talking about. Is, like, it's really good. Actually, let's save that. Let's not grab that just yet. What episodic show with no underlying plot would you say was great? I don't know, actually. What the fuck? Since when did these guys come back? Hello? Did I load the wrong fucking save? Am I tripping? I thought I killed those guys. I already have the blue keycard. Where the fuck did those guys spawn in from? There are more ops. What happened? I mean, that's good though. I'll kill him. Like, maybe you just don't like the genre. Would you say old SpongeBob was overrated? I don't really fuck with SpongeBob that much, but I don't think it's overrated. I think people rightfully say that SpongeBob is great. Or, like, you know, early SpongeBob. Like, you know what I mean. The golden age. But I don't know. Like, just like episodic things. Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb was brilliant. That shit was great. What do you mean by the Ways World of Gumball and Regular Show being overrated? That I see people talk about it in a way where is that not an opinion? I mean, all of it is an opinion, of course. The same as Golden Age SpongeBob. Yeah, but I don't think SpongeBob is overrated. I can see how people would like it that much, and would have like so much respect for it. While I can't really say the same for like Regular Show and The Amazing World of Gumball. Although I do think they are good shows, you know. My personal opinion, like I don't care much for SpongeBob. I don't really care much for, I don't know. I think I prefer The Amazing World of Gumball and Regular Show over SpongeBob, but like, I don't know. It's like I can't really compare them because I don't really have that much of like an emotional investment in them. So I can't really pit them against each other. Any particular reason why? Why I don't like that type of show, or what do you mean? Like, episodic things can be good. I mean, what makes SpongeBob less overrated? Oh, it's just the fact that, like, or rather, fairly rated. Yeah. It's just the fact that, like, I can more easily, like, understand where people are coming from when they say that, oh, this is great, this is amazing. You know? While when people make those same arguments for Regular Show and The Amazing World of Gumball, I like don't really see it that way, if that makes sense. Like, as I mentioned, I like both Regular Show and The Amazing World of Gumball a lot more than I like SpongeBob. What the fuck? Where did these guys keep coming from? Jesus. Okay, there we go. I don't know. It's a little difficult to describe, actually. Because I don't have really like that big of an emotional investment in either of these. You know, in either of the camps, you could say. But I do feel like the way people talk about SpongeBob, I mean, it almost sounds like you're underrating what you like. I mean, a little bit, probably. But I feel like that's just sort of it. Like, I think... Like, I genuinely think that, like, some things that I really like are very, like, overrated or underrated. Like, like, say, take Gravity Falls, for example. Gravity Falls is fucking phenomenal, but it's not perfect. And when people talk about Gravity Falls, they really talk about Gravity Falls being, like, the best thing ever. Well, it's like, I don't know about all that. Same thing with the Owl House. Which, it's like, genuinely, like, a spiritual successor, I feel like. But, like, both of them are good. Both of them are very enjoyable, but I just don't think, like, they are as good as people say they are. God, I'm getting killed again. Alright, right. So would you say... PAB, what the fuck is PAB? Have, I mean... Phineas and Ferb, okay, I get it. Is better than... Regular Show and... Yeah. Yeah. I think I would. I think I would. My favorite out of those three would probably be The Amazing World of Gumball, I think. But I think Phineas and Ferb is the sort of the better one, if that makes sense. It's a little difficult to properly explain, but I guess like not the artistic merit, but I don't know. It's difficult to describe. So what makes an objective criteria for what makes a show good and a personal criteria? There's no real difference. There's no real difference. I think I think as long as you like a show, you like a show, you know? But I guess like cinematography and, you know, episode structures, you know, shit like that. I'm saying you. Yeah, that's why I'm going into it. Like stuff like that, they mean something to me, you know? And I feel like the sort of like structure that Phineas and Ferb has, for an example, I think is like overall just like better for their sort of story, while The Amazing World of Gumball and regular show, for an example, they have like, they're also episodic, of course, but I feel like they could benefit from having a little more story structure to it sometimes. While Phineas and Ferb, I think, is perfect exactly the way it is. It's like which one like accomplishes what it sets out to do the best. But also I can't know, you know. Phineas and Ferb is literally one structure for every single episode. Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes it good. That it truly masters that formula. And it just keeps to it. Which I think is impressive. How they can like craft a narrative that's that sort of well crafted for like their characters and their world. But I don't know. And is that what makes it better than the other two? I guess. Yeah. It's at least one of the reasons why I think it's better. It's just that it's like comparing two swords, right? They might both be swords and they cut really good, but one of them is like really good at cutting fish, and fish is all that it will ever cut, you know? And so it only sticks to cutting fish, and so you will never be disappointed when it doesn't cut everything else the same way. It's a weird analogy, but I think it makes a little sense. But at the same time, you like the Amazing World of Gumball better because I have more attachment to the characters, and I grew up on it. My siblings liked it a lot. Like there's more sort of emotional attachment to it, and I don't know. I just kind of I like the character designs a lot more than I do Phineas and Ferb. I love the art style, you know, shit like that. But I also think The Amazing World of Gumball has some major, like, just like duds. Like some jokes that are just like not funny, like some, like, it takes more risks, and for that I respect it. But it also fails more. You know, that's why Phineas and Ferb, you know, staying true to its like super rigid formula, like really benefits it because they don't need to take any risks. I mean, it's the same with like all sitcoms, but I think Phineas and Ferb does it really well. Both shows were airing at the same time? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think I've seen them both on the same day before. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? There we go. Ooh. Like, I'm surprised you didn't grow up with Phineas and Ferb. I mean, I did. It's just I don't have as much like attachment to it. And this fucking rocket. Okay, here we go. Speaking of rockets, if we want to really get into it, Pokemon. The Pokemon series. That shit mastered its formula. I think I would put the Pokemon series over all of these shows in like both regards, as I think it's like it's better, like it's more well made, and it is like more like I like it better. I like it better. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I thought I saw a key card in there. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like Pokemon that much. No! Now you're the one with the shit takes. Can't believe it. Pokemon is goated, bro. You don't even get it, bro. Didn't watch a lot of it. Unfortunate. It's one of those shows where it's like, you can tell like how much you will enjoy it from like the first season. What am I getting shot at from? Oh, hello. And I think that's both, you know, good and bad, of course. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, let's skedaddle. Move. There we go. Can I just leave? I can. What the fuck? I could tell you plenty of bits and plot points from The Amazing World of Gumball and regular show, but all the Pokemon I've seen burns into one thing. Yeah, I guess it could. It could definitely have that effect. Oh, I haven't saved in so long. Are you serious? Oh, no. Okay. Well. I didn't grab the invincibility. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ugh. We've been going for 3 hours already. That's actually precisely what I was aiming for today. Pokemon just seems like a lot more turn off your brain and watch. I don't think I agree. But I can sort of see where you're coming from. Pokemon really feels like an adventure. Like every new season, to me at least, of course, it feels like we're going on the adventure with Ash, you know, like together with him. And I really like that. Oh, actually, I remember the romance plot a bit. Which one? I mean, there's only one proper one, but there are some that are implied. I think that's probably the only plot I remember and I can say I like. Literally one, yes. So, you're talking X and Y. Serena. And then they did nothing with it. I mean, of course they did nothing with it. Can't make permanent changes, you know, in a sitcom. That goes against the entire premise. They kissed and then Ash magically turns 14 again. Real. No, but I think, I mean, people say X and Y is like the best season of Pokemon. And I'm inclined to agree, I think. But I grew up on like Black and White. Not only did I grow up on like Black and White the show, but I also grew up with Pokemon White 2 as my game of choice. Oh, speaking of plot not doing anything with character development, Chainsaw Man is finally finished. With a dogshit ending, but I still recommend it. They finally finished Chainsaw Man, huh? Given how fucking weird Fujimoto is. Like, I read Fire Punch, bro. What the fuck was that? I mean, it was great, but like, what the fuck was that? I also grew up with Black and White? Hell yeah, bruh. Yeah, no, Chainsaw Man ending is just objectively dog shit. I did see some hate for it around the internet, been floating around. I even saw somebody coping so hard. I saw like a video title or something. Like, I'm not up to date. I don't know what happens, you know. But I saw a video title that was like basically saying that like it was basically like oh, this is why. I was like, this is all your setup before. Yeah, exactly. It was basically one of those videos where it's like, oh, this isn't the real ending, and this is why, or something. And I was like, this is tremendous cope. Tremendous cope. Oh my god. I was one of the copers, like, rah. Nah, no new news. Unfortunate. It's just dog shit. Yeah, shit happens. I mean, I remember when fucking... Right, I can just end the fucking game. Remember when fucking JJK ended? And everybody, like, the internet was in flames for, like, ever? Like... I feel like it's gonna be the same here. I like the ending of JJK. I haven't seen JJK, but no, remember when fucking... Yeah. Holy hell. Like, I'm literally, right now, watching My Hero Academia with a friend of mine. And, like, it's just... It's so fun to think back on, like, how the My Hero Academia fandom has, like, evolved. Like, I remember seeing some screenshots or some shit about people, like, coping and mauling over, like, Bakugo and Deku not ending up together and shit like that. And I was like, bro, I didn't know this, like, fucking ship had this much steam. Jesus Christ. Like, people were like, just mad at absolutely everything. How? That's what I'm saying, dude. Everyone calling bro a bum. Yeah, bro, the Deku bum memes, literally the most popular ship. But, like, I don't... Nah, bro, like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I mean, I can definitely see some, you know, there is some definitely some homoeroticism between the two, you know, that could be gleamed from the subtext, you know. I don't know. Next to Ochako knife girl, I don't really I don't recall her name, I don't remember her name. She's called Himiko Toga. She was my favorite character for a while. At least when I was younger. I like Toga. Toga's cute. I like her character design. And that was also a big ship. Yeah, that ship I'm on board with, because at least as far as I read in the manga and as far as I've like got in the anime, I can't remember exactly how the fuck, how is queer bait? Is it just because it's queer? Yeah, I guess people use queer as a slur sometimes. Anyways, people thought it was queer bait. I don't agree, but I feel like, at least as far as I got, which was um I think the fight between Deku and Miss Nagant, or oh, maybe it was a little further than that. I don't know. Shigaraki had gotten like a major power boost, and there was like a whole big ass war and shit. It was pretty cool. Anywho, it doesn't matter. But I got pretty far into the show, and I feel like the sort of like calling it queer baiting between Ochako and Toga, I feel like it's just weird. But I can see the ship, right? Because it would make like sort of thematic sense and whatnot, which is not what I see with like the like Bakugo X Deku thing, you know? Hey Asachi, hey Aflame. We're just like rounding out. Stream is about that, yeah. We're just yapping about manga endings. But I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. I haven't streamed in like a month, so like I'm really happy people are still around at all. Man, I can hear your throat noises while you're drinking gross. Shut the fuck up, man. Let me drink my shit, dude. No, but people like, oh, how would I even explain it? I feel like people, when, you know, when there is an ending to any like long like running, like really like long running, like really long running, like My Hero Academia, or like Chainsaw Man, which has also been, you know, since like what, 2018, 2019? I can't remember exactly when Chainsaw Man started. But it's like these things, like they, people will inevitably be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like I haven't read a long running manga with a good ending. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's kind of impossible to make that happen in a way. You know? Like, because if it goes on for so long, the audience like expectation, it changes, you know? And either it slowly, you know, like puffers out like so many sitcoms do. Um but then for manga, it's a lot more abrupt, you know? It'll be like, oh, we defeated the big bad guy, and then there's like at most like 3 chapters, like 1 to 3 chapters of just like a bit of an epilogue, and then it's over, you know? It's like it can often feel very jarring that like something that's been going on for so long just kind of ends from out of nowhere. And I think that's part of it, but I also think it's like, you know, like managing the expectations. Like for an example, I think Bleach has a good ending, in my opinion. But from what I can see online, people hate that shit. And I was like, what? What? Same with Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought Jujutsu Kaisen was pretty good. I mean, like I gave it a 9 out of 10 because I thought it was really fun to read, but I people were so mad at the ending that people started hating it for some reason, and I was like, I I mean, there were a few things that I'd change personally, you know, more time given to certain characters and shit like that, but like I don't think that was bad at all. I mean, like as I mentioned, there are definitely things I'd change, but like that doesn't make the entire series bad, you know? Like it's not like a stupid plot twist at the end that like recontextualizes the entire show. Naruto. Anyways, um which could like ruin it in retrospect. But like I feel like most shows are just they're pretty good until they like end on a bit of a sour note for some people. You don't like moon aliens? Yeah, I do not like the moon aliens. Man, like I'm reading it now, you know, and I'm like I've just gotten to the pain invasion, you know. Like I'm in the middle of the pain invasion and I'm like, "Oh, after the pain invasion, that's where Naruto gets bad according to basically everyone." But I think the fourth Great Ninja War isn't that bad though. Like I remember liking that arc, but I also think I stopped watching the anime somewhere in that arc. So did I really like it that much? You know. Then you mentioned in the were both short, and their ending was great for both of those. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. I think in Dorohedoro's case, I think we could have gotten like just a little bit more time spent on the epilogue because it ended very abruptly, which you know was fair. You know, all the mysteries were sort of solved, and all the characters were sort of like they'd done their thing. You know, like there's no problem. I just kind of wish we could like relish in the moment a little longer, like just a chapter. You know, like just one more chapter where like we just get more like nice. You just want to see Kaiman and the Kaido get together. I get that. Shut up! Shut up! I do, but shut up! I think it's quite great. I think it's quite great. Um, well, it's more so I feel like long manga have just a problem of their authors getting burnt out and not having the energy to write a good ending. Massive read. Exactly. He knows. He knows, bro. He knows. No, but I agree. I agree. I feel like the um when the author of a long running series kind of stops being invested in it and it's more just like a chore. You know, I mean it is their job, you know, like it's obviously gonna be sort of a pain or whatever, you know, like whatever you do, but specifically with manga, rent a girlfriend. Fucking real. Um but I feel like it just gets to this point where the author isn't invested anymore and can let it go, you know? And that's why it can end, you know? Which I think is why a lot of like the last arcs of a lot of these long running series are not as highly regarded. But also rip Yu Yu Hakusho. What do you mean? I thought people liked Yu Yu Hakusho. Or am I missing something? I just heard the ending for that was bad. Really? I've heard people like that. Specifically because the author got burnt out. I mean, I guess that does make sense. But I still think Yu Yu Hakusho is held in very high regard, right? Like the author himself, I believe, said he was burnt out. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. And I think like that truly is just the issue. Then to some extent, Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I guess. I guess. and Vagabond. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, and I get the burnout, but like, could you not like hand it over to someone else? Like, you can still get the general story or whatever, but like, could you, you know, like it's obviously not gonna be the same, but you know, for the fans, like you'd think that maybe they have an ending written. Yeah, I mean, One Piece has one apparently. I mean, it has to, right? It generates so much money. That's like a contingency plan. If fucking Oda, even Berserk technically has an ending. Sick. Like, bro, if Oda fucking dies tomorrow, what is Shonen Jump gonna do? You know? Like what the fuck are they gonna do? You feel me? Like they need to have an ending for One Piece planned. Collapse, for real. Like they actually need that shit, like for monetary reasons. But I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of long running, I mean, I think it's specifically shonen series that have this effect, because shonen series are often, and by shonen in this case I actually don't mean shonen, I mean specifically battle shonen. They have this sort of, I can point to Love is War. Did have a good or bad ending? Had a bad ending? Love is War has a bad ending? Oh no. I remember really liking Love is War. I read like, I think like 80% through it or something. I don't know. I mean, I personally thought it was mid. Alright, alright. I'll have to check it out at some point. I've been putting off like rereading it for so long, man. But yeah, I think it's like battle shonen specifically. Like in most cases, like romance for an example, or like ecchi comedies, stuff like that. Like they end and nobody really cares, you know? They're like, yeah, we had a good run. Like, you think anybody's gonna fucking care the day that Rent a Girlfriend ends? You know? Like, do you think anybody cares who Kazuya fucking ends up with? If he and fucking Chizuru finally bang, I would care. Okay, look, buddy. No, but like that sort of like it's a different vibe to it. But when the stakes are so high and when the characters are so grand and you've been following a series for say 5 years or some shit like that, all of a sudden the ending matters a lot more. I get what you're trying to say, or what you're saying, yeah, because it's like I ain't hear a single person complain about the ending to like Assassination Classroom or Psyche K or I don't fucking know. I don't have good examples for this. Wait, don't spoil Assassination Classroom. No, I won't. I won't. It has a good ending though. So get to it. Haven't finished that one. Assassination Classroom is really good. Black Clover just ended apparently. Bro, everything is ending. What the fuck is going on? Chainsaw Man and Black Clover have ended? Like, bro, what? That's kind of sick. I'd love to read Black Clover at some point. I remember when the anime for Black Clover came out, everybody was hating on it. Like everybody was dunking on that shit. Like just when the anime came out, and I was like, bro, it cannot be that bad. They were like, "Oh, Asta's voice actor's like so screechy and annoying and blah blah blah, and all the love interest is so boring or whatever. And then like a couple years later, I see like edits and whatever like pop up, and people are glazing Black Clover like so much, and I was like, bro, they switched up. They switched up, bro. Personally, I've always just thought it didn't look interesting at all. It didn't interest me at all. I'm gonna be so for real. I like the art style. The art style's pretty, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Black Clover was just mid. My expectations for ending are not high. Same, you know, like to me, it looks like mid. Bro, it is that bad? Black Clover story. Now this is actually dog shit. It is that bad? Really? Good to know. Good to know. I'll take that into consideration for sure. Well, the romance is garbage. There is no romance. Yeah, that's I kind of figured. It's the shitty infatuation. Real. Man. I remember like everyone has a boner for Asta, really? And Asta is clueless. Damn. Got some harem building, you know, on the side. Man, what the fuck happened to harems, bro? Harems, the art form of the harem is so out of fashion, and I am so sad. Harems were great. I mean, they were fucking shit most of the time, but like they were fun. I mean, I've talked about this before, but like now we have these sort of I used to call them like sort of waifu manga or like waifu anime, you know? What do you mean? Rent a Girlfriend author made a recent. No. No. I don't want I don't want to think about that one, bro. I don't want to think about that one. It also has instance. I know. What the fuck, man? Yeah, but like so much of I guess I mentioned I've talked about this before, but we've like shifted from the sort of like ecchi harem into um like this sort of singular focus on like one pair of characters. You know? Isn't there losing heroines? That's pretty recent. I have no clue. I mean, heroine, like, obviously it's still a genre, but I think it's like not as it's just not as popular anymore. Like, remember back with like when like everything was a harem? Date Alive, Monster Musume, you know, all of that shit. Because there was like first there was the love triangle, then there was the harem, and then there's the waifu, the waifu. That's what I'm gonna call it now. And I feel like we haven't really gotten back to like I'm just like what is gonna be the next thing? You know, it's gonna be the next thing in romance. You clearly haven't read dog shit either. Look, I specifically avoid dog shit isekai, okay? Um, one harem that is relatively recent. Relatively recent. That was like huge, you know. Like we're like, of course, there's gonna be harem everywhere, but like one that was huge, the quintessential quintuplets, and that shit was great. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. It's amazing. That's not recent at all. What? Didn't it end like 2020? Wait. Uh, quintessential quintuplets. Let me check this out. Yeah, it ended in 2020. That's not too long ago, right? 6 years ago. Man, 2020 feels like yesterday, bro. Like, that's crazy. I mean, if it truly was recent, it would have been like within the past 5 years. So I concede my point. It is not recent anymore. Then, and there's the ongoing one, um, the guy with the hundred girlfriends. What's it called? Oh, yeah, 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. That's the one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it looks really cute. Like I saw some panels of this in like a video that I was watching. Um, and I was like, this actually looks just like. Wasn't there the 3-page text bubble? Yeah, that's a classic. Absolute classic. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of text. Wait, let me just open image a new tab. Can I copy this and like send it here? Wait. It's like a Twitter thing. Never mind how fucking weird that fucking link looks. But yeah, because they take it like this is polyamory taken to its like logical extreme. Because he does love them back. You know? Konosuba is technically harem. I mean, you're right though. You're right. I saw somewhere because like I watched like the first 2 seasons of Konosuba. I thought it was funny. Also incredibly overrated, but I thought it was good. Um, and I fucking remember I saw like I don't know when, but I saw somewhere that Megumi and what's it called? Kasuga? What the fuck is he called? The main character. That they are like apparently like a thing, or it's like it's like rearing toward Kazuma. Yeah. It was like rearing towards that direction, and I was like, what? What? I was so confused. Like, is that real? I have no clue. I'm pretty sure they've kissed. Oh my god. It's so fucking over. In the light novel? Damn. That is wild. But yeah, I definitely count Konosuba as a harem. Like, every girl is not sucking him off under the table at every given moment, you know? But, like, it still has the sort of like harem properties of like there's a bunch of cute women, that's what it's supposed to be about. I remember being like 16 and being so down bad for Megumin. I'm so glad I moved on from there. Bro, Megumin is cute. She's hilarious. It's a great time. I don't blame you. My favorite was also Megumin. She's also 14. Yeah. I guess that's like the sort of worst part of it all. I mean, it's a fucking anime character, so I really don't give a shit, but it does kind of feel a bit weird when you think about it. Speaking of, have you seen Chibi reviews? Chibi reviews? Do you mean interspecies reviewers? What the fuck is this? Chibi, who the fuck is this? Wait, I've seen this, it's a person, yeah. I've seen this, this profile picture before. What's happened to this guy? It seems like he's been in controversy. What's this? They made a video defending Lolicon, saying it was completely fine. Based? Nah. That doesn't sound like a great thing to do. I mean, as I mentioned, I don't really mind Lolicon. I feel like it's very like sort of over whatchamacallit? Like overheated in a way. But going out of your way to defend it? I don't know, man. Check that guy's hard drive just in case. Just in case. Also, his fiance cheated on him with his best friend. Oh no! And so many people have just been shooting spitballs at him for that. Jesus Christ. Not just the regular lolly, mind you. Lolicon. Yeah. Bro, goons to Lolicon on main. That's crazy. I feel like... whatchamacallit? Because I feel like, whatchamacallit? I feel like lolicons and like lollies in general, it's such an interesting conversation to have. Like, because it truly is just like a moral sort of gray area for the most part, like objectively speaking. But people on both sides are so fucking strange about it, and I think it's very interesting to discuss, you know, because it's been whatchamacallit? Because it's such a polarizing subject. It's very fun to talk about. Like what counts as a lolly, for an example, and thus what counts as lolicon, you know, shit like that. Very interesting. I'm like looking at the pictures here of this guy, Chibi Reviews. And he's like reposted some shit where it's like Gwen. And that like obviously made me think immediately, right? Because the topic of conversation. Right? Like would Gwen count as a lolly or not? You know? It's like, you know, shit like that. I wouldn't really say like that she is. Because like for it to be lolicon, like as a genre, it has to be a lolly, and I don't think Gwen is a lolly. You know, like she doesn't fit the archetype. You know, that's a fucking weird thing he gets dunked on for. Like someone made a tweet, why can't we just goon to adult Gwen? And he posted a photo of child Gwen and says no. Nah, bro, he had it coming, bro. Nah, bro. That is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Like, that's just weird. Yeah, that is just weird. And also hilarious. Like, that's some type of shit I would do. Like, as a troll. How can people say no to adult Gwen, though? Like, bro. We even watch the same show? Alright, bro. Nah. Nah, bro is serious about this. Oh, hell no. I'm telling you, check that guy's hard drive, just in case. Just in case. Nah, but I feel I really do feel like it's like an extremely sort of divisive topic. But yeah, speaking of, again, you seen Monogatari? I haven't, but it's the one with the funky editing, right? Which is the one, the Kise Monogatari. Is that part one? Teketsu. What the fuck is this? Yeah. Kizu Monogatari. And the famous toothbrush scene. Oh, yeah. I remember when that was a meme, bro. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, Kisu Monogatari. That's the one I think looks pretty cool. That's the one like I like. And Renai Circulation of Comers. Renai Circulation, my fucking goat. Unironically, I fucking love that song. Like I listen to it pretty often. Back in the day, even more. There's this like vampire lady, this like giant vampire lady in this one. And she is really hot. I think she can turn into a lolly as well, right? I don't know. Like I haven't seen it. Based. Incredibly based. She is like genuinely like beautiful as hell though. But I think she has like different stages. Yeah, she can turn into a child. That's kind of crazy. Yo! I was just gonna hop off. He came in at a bad time. But nice to see you. Nice to see you. We're just yapping about like anime and shit. No! I'll have to stream again soon. No, hop off. But why are we both yellow on my screen? For the first time in forever, you're streaming, and when I come, you're trying to hop off. I know, right? Like, bro, I'm actually cooked. All I do is fucking stream once a month, and then I disappear. Swear to God. Nah, but the big vampire lady? No, that's a smash right there. You disappear to go touch grass or something. I would like to say I touched grass, but honestly, I've just been in my room. Oh, it's worse than that. A lot fucking worse. Real. I was meant to hop off 40 minutes ago. Yep. Because you unk. Bro, I'm not unk! I'm gonna be 22, okay? I'm not unk. Don't tell me he's not scared of women anymore. No, I'm still scared of women. Nah, but I've been at work. I've been reading a lot of manga. Been thank God you're still scared of them. Remember those creatures have cooties. Yeah, of course, of course. I wouldn't dare get into a 5 meter vicinity of one of them females. I'd never do such a thing. No, but genuinely though, I've been having a good time, you know, this past month. I haven't been streaming as much, mostly because I've been just doing a lot of other shit. And that's good. I'm having fun. And I'm having fun streaming too. So it's like, you know, I get to choose what I do. It's really nice. That's good. Yep. Really is. But oh yeah, I need to send the album of the week today as well. I keep forgetting. No, I've been doing good. Doing good. And I hope you've been doing good too. As I mentioned, I'm like just gonna hop off. I need to piss real bad. So I think this is a good time to stop it. But yeah. What you could say is you could announce that you're gonna be streaming on April 1st and stream 8 days after that. And then when they ask, why didn't you stream on April 1st? You say April Fools. Real. Take stream with you? To piss? Take us with. Nah. Not for free. Not for free. Not for free. Where's the money? Where's the money? I can't gain money through Twitch, can I? That'd be dangerous. I'm not like affiliate or whatever. Not for free, he says? No. Yeah, good, good, good. No, but I'm gonna. Yeah, look, Luga, Luga. What? How do I pronounce your name? Did I just go Luga? Luga sounds good. I guess that is that an okay way to pronounce your name? Lug. Check that link out. It's gonna make you laugh. It's a YouTube Shorts. How can this possibly make me laugh? Let me check. Okay, that is actually quite kind of funny. That is actually kind of funny though. His fucking screams. Ah! That is kind of funny. Anywho, Queso. Yeah, that's what he's called, right? The fat bearded guy. I like him. He has mad vibes. I hope he's a good person because he looks like he's a good person. He wasn't wrong though. He was naked. Yeah, you're right. That's what he's called. But I don't know his real name, bro. Like, what do you? Shut up, bro. Man, you be flaming me for everything, bro. Like, I can't even recognize people anymore. Anywho, you're treating him like an alien. Look, I don't watch Twitch. You know, I have like a few people I watch, and that's it. I'm not caught up in pop culture. Like the last time I saw Queso was like probably months ago. I completely forgot what he's called, bro. Oh my god. Y'all remember Drama Alert? Y'all remember Drama Alert? PP Piss Boy. Man, fuck you, bro. You're not caught up in pop culture. What an unk. Oh my god. I'm truly am reaching unk status, bro. Like it's so fucking over for me. Anyways, you little PP piss boy bitch. Dylan Baker is his real name. What a normal name. What a normal name. Cool. Anywho, well. I'll end it off here. Been yapping for almost an hour. But yeah. Thanks to everybody for stopping by. It was great to see everyone again. I feel like I haven't even been active in the Discord either. I feel like I've been I don't know. I've been a bit signed off from social life. Yeah, wonder why. Look, it's not just because of that. It's not just because of that. You have a Discord? Yeah, I do. You can pop in if you feel like it. There is a Discord. Or that depends actually. How old are you? Because you're quite young, aren't you? I feel like you probably shouldn't be in there if you aren't like of age, if that makes sense. I think we have at least a limit of like you gotta be 16. I'm six. He's 6, 7 years old, guys. You hear that? He's fucking 6, 7, 6, 7. He's saying the thing, guys. Nah, brother. This is serious stuff. Real. Um. But yeah, I have a limit of. Right now, it's at 16. at the very least, because like we do talk about things that probably should not be talked about with children. Or, I mean, does it count if I'm turning 16 this April? Mm, what date? What date are you turning 16? Or actually, don't give out your personal information like that. Do not tell me what date. We will add you to the Discord after April. How about that? The 10th, oh for fuck's sake. I'm also having my birthday soon. Nice. So I can 5 more days. You'll have to ask me for the Discord link in 5 days if that's the case. You'll have to do it that way. I wanna be a little meticulous about it. Pain, suffering. No, not a lot happens. Add them on Discord. Nah, they'll have to wait for the next stream. Hehehehe. See, this is how I bait people into going to the streams. Trust. But yeah, not Big Man James. You're also having a birthday? That's pretty cool. But the next stream will be years from now. I'll try my best to make it not years from now. I'm turning 22, bro. Wait, does that mean you're older than me? Is your birthday in April? I am. Oh my god. Man, I thought I had a bit of unk advantage over you. I can't believe it. You're like a month older than me. These 2 unks. Yeah, it's so fucking over, man. But yeah, anyways, I really need to piss at this point. I'm gonna end it off here. But it was great to see everyone. It was great to see everyone. And hopefully I stream not in a month, and I stream a bit more regularly. That is the idea anyways. Alright, see ya. Yep. Bro is turgid? What the fuck is turgid? What the fuck does that mean? Go piss yourself. Alright. Alright, I'll go piss myself.